Attention all Phantasy Star gamers! The principal government needs our help for their bad ideas. Because you can't say the phrase, you can technically live on this planet, without the words, you can live on this planet. Hello, and welcome. Here we are in the introduction of the video game once more. There's the sound. I don't know if maybe this game is a little quiet or a little loud. We'll find out. If I set it to the same thing as what it had last time, it should theoretically be fine. Maybe. You know. You know how it is. There's wands. There's handguns. There's 4-player card battle in this one. Wow. Isn't that neat? Online battles where you can get destroyed by creatures. I also think it's neat, honestly. It was pretty neat last time. We'll see how the other half of the game plays. But most importantly, we make our story. I think for the most part, the online game did work. But yeah. So, last time, we were playing as Arkz, or Dark Side. However, you can freely switch which side you are playing as. And where arkz summoned creatures from their cards, for heroes or hunters, they summon weapons from their cards. They just sort of take a gun out of a card. Not unlike JoJo's, as you can see here. This is basically what we'll be doing for the rest of the night. So just keep this in mind, I guess, if you want to. That's what Hero Side is all about. There are Talus cards, and they are cards with cards. Don't worry. So you can play cards while you play cards. And while I don't think there are Tails cards. Can I really quickly find something? BSO episode 3 card gallery. There's something important. Oh no. It's always Sonic again. I also read it as Tails card for a second, for the record. There might be some Sonic related cards. I'm not entirely sure. But if I can hopefully find hopefully I can find something. I need to find the website that showed the card list that I had last time. What was it? There it is. And then I can go into cards. Ah, crap. I have to remember the names of anything. Well, it's not the letter B. We'll get there. Look, I promise this is relevant in some way. I don't know the names of what I'm looking. This will work. There's some Billy Hatcher cards in this game. At least I think this is a Billy Hatcher creature. Speaking of Billy Hatcher, actually. But yeah, there's monster cards for a variety of Billy Hatcher creatures, such as Cypher or Clippin, also here. I don't know, there's more of them, but I don't know all of their names, so I can't really bring them up super easily, I guess. Anyway, I think you need a Billy Hatcher save file to get those or something. Probably. But anyway, last time Arcs, this time Hunters. Let's compare and contrast the government and the anti-government organization. And also see if my theory of I will get monster cards for playing as the side that doesn't use them is correct. Anyway, here's this guy. Oh, so you're Eileen? You look kinda down. You sure you're alright? I'm Pentaglass, the most distinguished chief around these parts. My orders are like law around here. Your job then is to follow my orders and promptly carry out your missions with your team. First off, I want you to take a look around the morgue and meet up with your 3 team members. We're the government. We work in a place called the morgue. Is this okay? You okay with that? It's fine. If you need anything, my assistant Karen can provide more details. Hello, Karen. Good afternoon. My name is Karen. I'm the chief's assistant. You must be Eileen, our new commander. Nice to meet you. Let me give you some simple instructions for your first mission. Eileen, you're now officially accepting the principal government's job request. You have the following team members at your disposal: Kranz, Silfer, and Inolis. This gives you a total of 3 teammates. From the morgue here, you will choose your team members and deploy them to the surface of Ragol. Your team members vary widely in their knowledge and skills of card technology. It is your duty as a commander to assign each individual member an appropriate card deck, and then guide them skillfully on the battlefield. Yeah, you'll always receive your orders here in the director's room, so make sure to report back whenever you complete a mission. I look forward to working with you. Pentaglass, also a hell of a name, yeah, agreed. So this is the same layout as the other base, except we're in space and the colors are different. There's even the same kind of guy over here. Oh, Commander. Your team is waiting in the central command room. Why don't you go talk with them for a little while? We should have a lot of hero cards sitting around, but anyway, let's talk to some of the people that we met last time as enemies. Well, look who showed up. You're the new commander, right? Another guy and I were just talking about you. I was wondering just what kind of person you really were. I'm Kranz, nice to meet you. We'll be needing you out there, that's for sure. Your skill could help decide the battle. Hey, don't forget to deploy me a lot, okay? My forte is long-range support fire. But I'm not bad with a gun at close range either. What were those things called? Cards or something? I heard that we'll be using weapons called cards this time. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Don't worry about it. No. It's not one of these, right? Huh? This is it? Seriously? They're so thin. They really are like normal cards. What? I use these and they turn into items instantly? Whoa, interesting. Well, I'll give it a shot. You sure these things work? Well, alright. I might not look it, but I like to give people my trust. You're absolutely sure these things work? So, the government hunters know absolutely nothing about cards. It's not just Kranz. The arkz had a general idea of what was going on. No one who works for the government knows anything. Or at least Kranz doesn't, but I think it's the rest of them as well. And here we have Silver. Oh, you must be the commander, right? My name is Silver, good meeting you. I just joined the Card Lab Hunters Guild a little while ago. I only have a little bit of battle experience, so I'll try not to be too much of a hindrance. It's a pleasure to be working with you, Eileen. All of us on the Hunters team are using some pretty exotic weapons. What are they called? Cards? That's what we're using to fight now. I took a training course explaining the basics. But having to use unfamiliar new weapons in real battle, I don't know, it makes me a little worried. I'll be counting on you to help me use them well, Eileen. I'll try my best to help you too. I'm pretty decent in close-range combat techniques. I'm just anxious about those cards since I'm not yet used to them. I hope you'll be able to guide me a bit in that, Eileen. Alright, close-range combat and techniques. The Arkz have increased their activity lately. Who are the Arkz? Well, they're an armed group trying to thwart the plans of the principal government. Everyone knows their basic spiel. Resist the tyranny of the principal government. Halt the government's rampant overdevelopment of Ragol. But the government's trying its best to unify Pioneer 2 right now. It's very slanderous of them to say such words. My friend's been deployed on an investigation run at Unguis again, but I heard that he was attacked by several people. It's gotta be those arkz. Please, you've gotta protect the investigation team. Would you like to know about card technology? Card technology refers to the ability to store data in a thin memory unit the size of a card and restore that data back into the real world at your will. So I guess we do learn a little bit about cards and how they work. These cards allow you to instantly materialize weapons, defense gear, and other items from the stored data. Using this ability, you can wield several weapons at the same time. In addition, some cards contain power-up abilities and special attack techniques. You can use these alongside your regular weapons in battle. Huh? Who are you? Do I know you? Wait, you must be... You're the commander, right? The commander! I'm right, aren't I? My name's Inolise. I'm a force. When it comes to techniques, I'm your girl. Nice to meet you. This is where they research card technology, right? I mean, over in the labs. You know. Do we have to stay in this room? Oh. So when can we go out to battle? Oh. So you'll be directing me. I got it. Roger, loud and clear, more or less. How are we gonna fight? Not with our bare hands, right? I haven't gotten any weapons. Huh? These tiny little cards? You're kidding! Are these for real? I mean, come on, are you serious? See, nobody knows about them. Silver knows a little bit because she took Please Tell Me What These Cards Are 101 .class, which is a file type now. Anyway. We still have Gun Angry over here. But what is the default Hunter deck? First of all, what are the differences between our existing characters? The stats are pretty different because their whole deal is equipping stuff. Yep, Gun Angry. So named because that character's gun does more damage the more creatures die on her side. So their stats are lower because they have like different stuff. They also all have the same attack range because they just don't have an equipment by default, unlike arkz. Okay, we do have some different abilities. The attack range of equipped items remains the same regardless of action cards used. Receive 1 bonus experience if this character destroys any opponents with 1 single attack. And using tech cards costs 1 less action point. Whereas Silver is the all-rounder that doesn't have any special things, but has more HP and default attack power than the other two we currently have. And what cards do we have? Because we got a lot of cards for this side of the game last time. I don't know exactly like how they determine who can equip what card, because if this is like regular PSO episode 1 and 2, not everyone should be able to use every weapon in here. But I think they might be able to anyway. I'm not sure how this works. Maybe it'll tell us. So by default, we've got Saber, which is a saber. We've got Durandal, which is a slightly better, slightly tankier, slightly better at tech sword with bonus against story character. Okay. Other ones we have Del Saber's Buster. Gains 1 AP for every attack on any opponent if equipped together with Del Saber's shield. Right. Red Saber, an expensive one. Yeah, that's possible. The combo colors could work that way, but if we go back and look at the 3 characters we have, who are a Hunter, Ranger, and a Force, they all have the same set of combo colors on the right side of their card, which makes me uncertain about this. So we'll maybe find out. So the sword, basic sword, hits 3. It doesn't look like we have 1 cost weapons. We have like 2 cost, as for the most basic ones even. Dagger hits twice, but can't use attack action cards. Okay. Partisan does more damage against things with more action points, or with more action point costs. Slicer has a weird range and does more damage against dark creatures. Ah, they're grayed out. Silver cannot use a rifle. So that's just an entirely separate mechanic. Oh, does it? Oh yeah, it does. Forces cannot equip, and so on. Right, okay, gotcha. Okay, we do have a 1 cost, and it is a handgun. So clearly my deck needs to be 5,000 handguns. I can't do that, though. Photon Claw. Hand Disruptor. Wow, it makes people discard stuff. That seems rude in this game, a little bit. Damage from a physical attack against an opponent who is a hunter and a story character who has 3 or more items equipped will be inflicted directly against the story character. So this is a card specifically for hunter versus hunter battles, which I guess is something that exists. I don't know if that exists in the context of the offline mode. Rifle is good against aerial creatures. Yasmin Cobb 3000 R. It seems like hunters generally have higher equipment cost than like deploying creatures costs as well. Ranger only. And it's just a big hit, that's all for that one. Mech gun. Okay. LK-14 combat. Does more against guard, can paralyze shot. Has a wide range. Cane sucks. You can use text with it, I guess. So I don't really know what sort of strategies to use for a hunter necessarily. So I'm just gonna sort of shuffle through all of these cards and see what we even have. One-third of the sum of the TP and of this card and the TP of the story character. Right, we've seen that one. And that can freeze. Fair enough. That adds 1 attack power. This adds AP and tech. I'm not entirely sure what to do with a hunter deck at all, truthfully. So maybe I should just go in with the default first and see how that does. Because it's gonna be like the first mission, right? It's not a problem. Do I need to talk to Pentaglass again now that I've talked to everyone else? I'm Rats, I love cider and I love toys. This guy's here as well. Just for the record. That's important to know. He will always love cider and toys. Yep. Well, I suppose you're done meeting your team. Let's get right down to business then. Here's your first job, Eileen. I've been told by the higher-ups to make sure you're fit for the title of commander, okay? There's a machine over in the command center that lets you mess around with your deck. So make sure all your team members have the right cards. Well, good luck, okay? Fossil find 1. Oh yes, one more thing. Any information you learn here is considered to be highly confidential. Please take special care that none of it leaks out to the public. Welcome to the government. Obey all orders. We live in the morgue. Everything is confidential. If anything leaks to the public, maybe that's why this is called the morgue. Hint. Who knows? What happens at government stays at government, or else you get killed. Yo! This is your first battle, huh? Your chief told me to explain how this thing works to you. I'm gonna show you now, so listen up. I guess you get this explanation in both. Of course, I don't know much about this machine myself. Thanks, Kranz. Don't ask me anything too difficult, okay? I mean, heck, I'm no good at teaching this stuff anyway. Well, you ready then? Ahem. This thing is an entry counter. It's a device that lets you dispatch your team on missions across Ragol. The system's meant for card battles, though, so you can't dispatch your team without making a deck for them first. Certain members might not be available sometimes for some reason. If you want to build a deck, go to the command center. I think it's on the left side down this narrow corridor. You'll probably get your jobs from the chief or some other bigwig. But when orders come along, they'll be registered here. Once they are, all you have to do is go up to this machine and choose who to send as well as where to send them to. Did I miss anything? That's probably it. They won't mind if I forget 1 or 2 things. Ha 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 ha. Why don't you go and try it out now? Choose a mission and send a dispatch order to anyone on your team. That's it. Probably. How about deploying me for the first mission, eh? It's a special occasion after all. Anyway, that's it. Long speeches tire me out. Sorry, buddy, the default deck is Silpher, and I'm going to try the default deck first. I don't make the rules, except I do make the rules. Oh no. From government. The fossil of a giant creature was recently discovered in a newly developed area on Ragol. An investigative team was quickly dispatched, but we've received word that they've run into trouble. You must hurry to their aid immediately. Our first opponent is Lura with a deck called High Lilies. That seems fine. The message we received from the research team is as follows. This is Lagnet of the Unguis Lapis research team. As we were getting underway with our investigation, we were suddenly attacked. Please send help! We do not have any concrete information regarding the nature of the attackers, so extreme caution is advised. But yeah, let's see how Hunter works. Starting with the default deck to maybe get a feel for what works for me and what doesn't, possibly. Or I'll just run up and punch a robot. I don't know. I have an important mission. Please don't get in our way. I go second. That's fine. As you can see, Silpher has no weapons equipped because that's the mechanics of the video game. Wow. I'm gonna shuffle that hand out. That's better.
Start.
The arenas are neat, yeah. Hello. So the enemy is also going to swarm me, are they? Suppose that's fair.
Change dice.
So as a hunter, if you roll really poorly for attack, do you just not get to equip most of your stuff? I guess. Sword. Barrier. Mag. Oh, the mag matches Silpher's color. That's nice.
Move.
I don't want to move.
Action.
Sword.
Defense.
Well, I think I'm already a more effective hunter than the AI is, or was, in our experience. So there's that. Teehee. Sound of Lily. Lura, what you doing?
Change dice.
Oh, you're not attacking me. You're just moving. Oh, you're approaching me? Basically. I mean... Yeah, that's also true.
Action.
Oh right, you can't use attack with the daggers. That's right. So that would do how much exactly? I guess we need to find out. Hey, what if I just ignore... Take 8 damage, thank you.
Draw. Change.
Am I surrounded? No. Right, because you have to deploy the boomer over there. Now I'm surrounded. But you only have 1 attack.
Defense.
Oh no, my barrier. And my 1 HP, I guess. That's fine. Oh no, you're going to maybe paralyze my sword. You didn't. Thanks for the 1 damage. Ouch. Ouch.
Change dice. Set.
That's right. Ouch my sword. Well. Who's ready to win the video game?
Move. Action.
So we have three attacks, so we can, you know, attack 3 times.
Defense.
Good luck, Lura. Boop. I wonder if we'll get a much better rank for... We got a B rank, hey! We only ever got C+ last time. Moving up in the world by murdering faster than before. Hooray? Is that good? Still, that was only a B rank? Did I have to like not lose that barrier or take damage? Is S rank like you took no damage, which just seems unreasonable? I don't know. All right, will we get more hero card or will we get more arkz card? Or dark side card? Pick a card pack, any card pack. I'm gonna go with red. Claw. Rifle. Disca of Liberator. Bind Kill. Partisan. Guard. Saber's Buster. Well, it seems like more of... It seems still like mostly equipment. At least from the red pack. But I don't know if that means anything. Maybe if you get lower ranks, you get more stuff for the other side, which is very funny as a concept. It seems that the research team is safe and sound. They've sent word expressing their heartfelt thanks. Thank you for your efforts and good luck on your future assignments, Security Division. The named weapons are all straight from PSO episodes 1 and 2. So yeah. Whether or not that means anything related to how AI generated they sound, probably not. Welcome back. You must have passed the test with flying colors. I got a B rank. The chief called for you. Go give him the full report on your mission. Oh, Eileen, good work out there. You're pretty good. You really performed out there. I guess you're a decent commander. Your team is really talented too. I'm more than a little relieved. We have a lot more work for you in the future, okay? Anyway, this next job is an emergency operation. Karen has all the details, so go ask her about it, okay? I need to head off to a government conference. Make me proud. Haywire Palette. Finally, the card games on transportation platform, as promised. Congratulations on your first victory, Eileen. Ahem. Anyway, allow me to explain your next mission. We are currently building an intraplanetary high-speed network as part of our ongoing development of Ragul. Just a few moments ago, the arkz broke into the network and set a prototype pallet vehicle to run out of control. We've been given the job to stop it before it causes an accident. Could you put an end to their sabotage? We're counting on you. As I recall from the arkz perspective, this was not their doing. They went to investigate it also. So we're just blaming everything on them, I guess. Your first victory, huh? Congratulations. Just remember, Commander, don't ever let your guard down. Keep your deck finely tuned and always prepare for the unexpected. Blame wrong party is government specialty. Yo, congratulations on your first victory. The real work starts now, so give it everything you got. I'll help out as much as I can, okay? Come to think of it, I guess I never mentioned it to you. You seem pretty trustworthy, so I'll go ahead and tell you. In addition to my hunter work, I'm also looking for someone. Well, to be honest, I'm looking for my pops. He just left home and disappeared one day. It looks like he went down to Ragul all by himself. I'm his only family. Wouldn't you want to let him have it if you were in my shoes? If I find Pops, I'm gonna beat some sense into him. Sorry to bother you about that stuff. I'm not letting it affect me in battle, so don't worry about that. I may not look it, but when a bad guy's around, I never let him escape. Gah ha ha ha! Well, let's do this, huh? We might as well be friends with each other. Alright. Has anyone told you about us yet, Eileen? Inolise Kranz and I were childhood friends way back. We're all really the same age, but since I'm a Newman, well, you know, I might look a little younger than I really am. Everyone's really grown up since then. We used to do all kinds of silly stuff. Tell me about your shenanigans. Are you getting used to the morgue yet? Sorry, that sentence is really funny, even in context. Are you getting used to the morgue yet, Eileen? I used to think it'd be hard to keep on fighting like this. But with Enolis and Kranz around, it's really been pretty easy on all of us. That's really important, you know, that sort of thing. I didn't register with the hunters just so I could get reward money for carrying out my orders. I did it so I could... on second thought, I'll save that for later. Sorry. You don't get to hear about my dramatic backstory yet. Please hold. I already know about card technology. Thank you. Awesome, Commander! You won! Congratulations! I heard the Arks are up to no good again. We gotta go stop them! Say, who are these Arks anyway? Do you know, Commander? I've never really tried figuring that out before now. Enolis is like... Enolis strikes me as like the bluntly honest about herself type of person. Which I don't know if that's really a type of person, but she's just like, wow, I didn't think before. Huh? I'm thinking now? Resistance force against the principal government, huh? So are they bad guys or what? Ah, well, whatever. I'm gonna give my all next time. By the way, did you talk to the other two? With the other two? I was childhood friends with them. We can still hang out. We can still hang it with each other, even now. Does anyone say that? I hope you and I get along well too, Commander. Enolis almost had a thought about, are they really the villains? But then she just immediately dismissed it. Anyway, maybe I should edit this deck a little bit. Silpher seems like, given her like attack power, she might be the best option we have right now. So what do I want to do exactly? I can try to go the cheap path again. I'm gonna not use the slicer because those seem difficult to use properly. Oh, acid, cool. Famous Phantasy Star Online status effect, acid. Everyone knows it. I guess it's just poison, but they've called it acid this time. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to talk to any of these people. I just kind of want to because I'm interested in what they have to say, to be fair. Maybe I have less options than I thought. I have... all of the fancy options are just expensive, and I don't feel like I can use those too effectively. Drop? Huh. That's also a status effect that is not something. I'm just gonna give myself another handgun. How about that? Apparently my style in card game is to be cheap with cost. What is this? A physical attack destroys an opponent who has the paralysis condition. Interesting. Assault is bad, so I'm gonna not use that, I think. Slash. Ah, right. Alright, the Cane Guard. The most powerful ability. Okay, that seems like potentially useful to have around. Because you can get surrounded pretty easily. So yeah, I'll just edit my deck very slightly. And keep using silver for this moment, until we are told to use someone else or we get new options. That's where you enter. I guess I didn't talk to people over here. Oh, you're interested, huh? The government doesn't know this, but I do a little contracting work on the side. No, I'm not doing anything illegal here, really. I guess I forgot to talk to this person before. I just deal in personal jobs from outside the government. I could get in trouble for dealing out work to hunters like this. But with someone like me around to help people with their affairs, things move a lot more smoothly around here. I'll let you know when I find out about some work, so feel free to stop by whenever you're around. So this is the side quest man. Like how there was a side quest lady in the other place. Also, cool helmet. You're just telling me how to use the entry counter. I would never do something illegal in government building. This mission concerns the high-speed transit net, the crown jewel of Ragol's development. We've received word that the arkz have caused a prototype pallet vehicle to malfunction. We'd like you to stop it before it causes any incidents. Indu, rampage. Nothing as funny as Gun Judge yet. Hi Lilies is pretty good, I guess. Card games on transport platforms. I think it's kind of funny to refer to a transit network as the crown jewel of something. Chasing a pallet? The government has too much free time. Referring to this as the crown jewel of your development is interesting. I mean, I guess public transportation is pretty important. I'm not disagreeing with that idea or anything, but I don't know. It's just slightly amusing. I would like for governments to take more pride in public transportation. That would be nice, probably. Anyway, time to equip everything. Yeah, this does feel like it's for moving cargo or whatever.
Action.
More than, like, people. I can't attack, so, you know, whatever. It's fine.
Change.
Hey, Indu, wanna walk over here? That's as far as I'm aware, that's your game plan. Yep. Hello, greetings. You love to attack. Oh, right. You hit all of my equipment. I forgot about that part. No, it's fine. Simply dodge.
Change dice. Set.
Simply draw or roll good numbers.
Move.
Oh, I could have equipped something better. I forgot that my shield was not an attack for some reason.
Action.
It's fine. Oh, I can use slash.
Defense.
That's fine. Check out how I slash with my handgun. 5. Am I going to kill you immediately? Yes. Okay, bye. Bye. Boop, boop, boop. Well. B? I killed him as fast as literally possible. What do you want from me? I could not have done that any quicker, and also none of my cards died. I took a single hit, that's true. What? Does the internet know how the ranking system works? BSO, episode 3, rankings. Let's see. The most important thing to get a better rank is to deal more damage. For example, when you're fighting arkz, go ahead and kill all the monsters you can first. If they're down to 1 HP, go ahead and deal 9 damage to them. This is what gives you a higher rank. According to one person from Game FAQs 13 years ago, rank is entirely the number of damage you deal, and nothing else. Which also doesn't really make sense, because I feel like my rank as arkz should have been better then. I don't know, weird. That was very funny though, how immediately Indu got killed. Any of these things are possible. They might have different rules, and yeah, it's also the opposite of efficiency, yeah. Okay, what's the blue pack give me? Claw, Mothmant, Dagger, Guile Shark, Soul Barrier, Nano Dragon, Claw. Well, so far I'm getting more creatures as a hunter than I was as an arkz, so I don't think that's enough statistics to prove my theory yet. Fortunately, you solved the problem before any harm was done. However, it seems they made off with some development documents. Oh, Nano Dragon's rare? Cool. We can only guess what they might be planning. We've decided to place a bounty on all arkz members to catch them before they can cause any more trouble. We look forward to your help, Security Division. Also, welcome. I don't think I said hello and welcome to everybody. Hello and welcome to everybody. Glad you can be here. Nano Dragon is probably not a card I'm likely to use when I go back to the arkz stuff, because a swarm of cheap monsters seem to work best for me, but I don't know, maybe. Welcome home, Eileen. You must have fought a pretty intense battle. We're all glad to see you're still safe. The chief called for you, so please give him your full report. Nice work. You were really in a pickle there, weren't you, Eileen? No? Drops being tied to your name was definitely true in episodes 1 and 2, because you get a section ID based on your name, and that determines the drop tables and stuff. I thought section IDs in this game didn't really mean anything, but I could be wrong. It'd be funny if I accidentally set myself up to get way more hero cards. You know, I do have the power of internet. PSO, episode 3, section ID. Doesn't mean anything. They do nothing except change your photon chair color online. According to this thread on PSO World. So apparently the names and section IDs don't mean a lot in this game. You were really in a pickle there, weren't you, Eileen? Nope. Our security team spotted some suspicious people out on the field, and I got a request to investigate exactly what they're up to. It's important that we wrap up all these requests, real important. So don't waste any time, okay? Ask Karen for all the details. Oh, by the way, you'll take the fail if you mess up a mission, so be careful, okay? Thanks. Sighting 1 and Fossil Find 2. Hello, Eileen. I'll brief you on your mission. We've received word on suspicious people in the area of Via Tubis, and the security division has asked the Card Lab to conduct an investigation into their actions. The pallet you dealt with last time was sabotaged by the Arkz, of course, but they may already have another plan in operation. You may end up fighting them, so make sure you're prepared for battle. Good luck. Don't let the Arkz get to you, they're nothing. They're just a bunch of ruffians who weren't welcome on Pioneer 2, so they decided to go down to Ragol all by themselves. I heard that a member of the Arkz named Break stole some early card technology from the morgue before I was here. We must bring them under control quickly, and make Ragol a safe place to live for all of us. The government has strong opinions on arkz. Honestly, arkz has less strong opinions about the government than the government has against arkz so far. Yo! So now we're dealing with some shady characters, huh? I'm all set to go on this end. Give me the word anytime. Besides, I might find Pops out there. Man, why does everyone have to act so formal around here? Like those researchers, you know? They're stiff as a board. What do you think? Am I right or what? I may not look it, but I'm no good at desk work type stuff. Maybe it's a lot harder than it looks, I don't know. I guess I should be happy I've got some friends here at least. Huh? Oh, you already know them. The other two girls. They're my friends, both of them. We've been friends for a while too, ever since I was a kid. Birds of a feather, that sort of thing. I checked in with Enolise fairly regularly before, but this is the first time I've seen Silfer in ages. When we ran into each other here, I was about to cry. Really, it was so embarrassing. She looks all grown up now. I was just astounded. Don't you think she looks great? She's a fine young lady. I mean, Silver used to be so shy around other people. She used to rely on her big sister to do all the talking. But now look at her, she's working with me and the Hunters. That's human nature for you, huh? Oh, but she's not even human. She's a Newman, that must be it. Gah ha ha ha. I don't know what you're talking about, Kranz. Kranz is just like thinking out loud at me, I think. And that's fine. That's valid. I do that. Have you talked with that hot-blooded freak yet? Tee hee hee. I'm talking about Kranz. He gets himself so worked up about everything. You could tell him anything and he'll be barking, "Let's go!" Oh, now that I think about it. Kranz told me he was looking for his Pops earlier. I'm looking for someone myself, actually. My sister. So anyway, I know how Kranz feels, kinda. Hot-blooded freak, yep. Did you talk to Enolise? She's a real cutie, isn't she? She's full of energy, too. Quite a cheery person, isn't she? And you can rely on her so much out on the battlefield. Can't count how many times her timely support saved me out there. We used to play with each other a lot, but we'd sort of lost contact after we both grew up. Then I registered with the Hunters, and here we are again. That doesn't happen every day, does it? It feels kind of like fate, actually. Am I comfortable with card technology? Well, more or less. You have to take the bad with the good. I like how they're compact, and how you can break out items at a moment's notice, but sometimes the items aren't quite as good as the real thing. What really hurts, though, is the way they break whenever I get attacked. That's a major drag. Oh right, I heard we're digging up fossils over in Unguis. Real fossils. I've read about them before, but I was born and raised on the ship, so I've never seen a real one. It'd be neat if I could. If you ever get a mission related to fossils, I'll take it anytime. I think everyone just usually has 3 things to say. Silfer does not have the personality or way of talking that I expected from her, because I think she's... in all like the game art and stuff, it gives me the impression she's supposed to be framed as the mysterious girl. And she says things like hot-blooded freak and it's a real drag instead. It also calls Enolise over here a cutie, and giggles about Kranz. She's all over the place a little bit. Yeah. Welcome back, Commander. You really pulled through for us. Kranz and Silfer were talking all about you earlier. I'm good friends with both of them. I used to play with Silfer together all the time. She has been one of my most cherished friends, but everyone's all grown up now. Better start acting my age a little too. Hee hee, don't worry, I'm still taking care of business in battle. I'll be okay from here on in, probably. Probably. Everyone's all grown up now. Better start acting my age a little too. It's a good idea to grow up as soon as possible, Commander. That's also quite a text box, isn't it? You know? Silver and crayons are amazing, you know? Tee hee hee, really amazing. It's a secret. No, really, a secret. I can't just go and tell someone I just met. Tee hee hee. I think I'll tell you anyway. Inolise, what? I'm getting the impression that everyone here is like... Inolise might be a little like ADHD or something. I mean, like, same, so... But don't let them know I'm telling you a secret. ADHD might not be the term I'm looking for. Okay, so you know Silver and crayons? Well, they each have a family member that they're searching for. Huh? You already knew that? Okay, I love all of the characters in this game, I think. Like, all of the playable characters, they're all fun. In various ways so far. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I got nothing today. I'll have something for you next time, so cut me a break, alright? Alright. Well, Silver wants to see some fossils, so... that seems like something we can do. Fossil find, 2. We'd like to send another research team out to the giant fossil. I'd like you to guard this team against any further interference from the arkz. Or, sighting 1. We've received reports of a shady figure sighted in Via Tubis. It's probably nothing, but we'd still like you to head to the scene to investigate. I'm guessing I'm probably gonna have to do both of these. Break, blue eyes. Oh no! Blue eyes in a card game. That can only mean one thing. It means dragons. I can't believe Break is going to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. I can't believe Break is Kaiba or whatever. Do you think whenever the hunters fail to catch this, fail to like capture this guy, they're like, man, I can't catch a Break every single time? Do you think you're doing the right thing? Not really. I go first. Hooray. This is fine for now. It seems like hunters are really screwed over if they roll poorly as well. Just throwing that out there. We have yet to experience this, but imagine that I rolled a 1 and couldn't equip anything but a barrier. I can't move though, because I spent all my points on equipping.
Draw. Change. Change. Dice.
Hello, Poison Lily.
Set.
Wow, I'm rolling really well. Okay. I guess that's fine.
Action.
Wait. Oh, attack only hits the square next to you. So I can't use attack with a gun unless I'm in point blank range. That's fair.
Defense.
I didn't think about it though. Oh no! You're going to dodge in a way that won't actually save your flower. Thanks? Anyway, I shoot you with gun. Beep. Sound of gun. Then, 2 guns. Bop bop bop.
Draw.
Hunters seem to delete people a lot faster in story mode so far. So there is that.
Change.
Did they abbreviate partisan to just PRT, like the sound the cat makes? One of the many sounds that a cat makes? Hey, why did you put a claw in front of yourself to protect yourself and then run up to me? What are you doing, man? I guess you also want to hit me with a sword? I guess that's fair. Oh no, my barrier. Wow. I guess that's fair.
Change.
Thanks for being in range of the attack card, though, I guess.
Set.
I mean, I could equip this. Yeah, that's a better idea to equip this. I don't know how many weapons I can have at once. No
Action.
moving.
Defense.
But you're not going to save the life of your claw? Okay, fair. That's fine. Anyway, I think I won. Either that or you have like 1 HP left. No, I win. Farewell. Boop, bop, beep. I love the Fomar just death animation of just falling over. B rank! Once again, above average, I guess. Hooray! Just flopping over, yep. Alright, we've opened blue and red. Let's open a green one. At least I think we have. Warta. Zonde. Bind. Barrier. Rifle. NA guard. Bind. Okay, so this is mostly like spells and actions. Fair enough, I guess. Blocks all attacks by native creatures. Similar to the Cane Guard in its specificity. What? A story scene? We have not actually seen one of these until now. Do you have to bring certain characters to certain maps to see these, maybe? I don't know what it is you're after. But anyway, I'll win this battle. There's a high price on your head, so I'd rather take you in alive. By the way, there's like comic book story scenes. But if you resist, I won't hold back. You must have been a really bad boy. Don't say that. Anyway, you're worth a fortune, dead or alive. Heh. What's so funny? Oh, nothing. So why are you really after me? Just for the sake of a mere 10,000 meseta? That's not a lot. Or are you just a dog of the government wagging its tail at the mere mention of the principal? You'd better quit now. It's just a matter of time before you get hurt. No one talks to me like that. What's so wrong with hunters seeking bounties? Do you even realize your position right now? You've just lost to me. Shame how money blinds people from the truth. If that's all this is about, the hunters have certainly fallen from grace. What? The people of Pioneer 2 are being deceived. The government doesn't think of us as anything more than tools to ensure their own power. You'll realize that sooner or later. Shut up! Even if that's true, so what? We wouldn't be any better off following you people. Someday we need to sit down and discuss the truth. In the meantime, be careful of the government. Oh, and one more thing. Don't get in our way. You'll regret it if you do. Shut up, fire gun. Ha ha ha! Oh, he used Ryuker. Bye. Or a telepipe, you know. That aggressive personality of yours is just like Sophia's. Gasp! I'm sure we'll meet again. I'm still hearing voice. Think about what I said. Wait! Sophia. How did he know my sister's name? Who is he? Maybe you only see these scenes if you bring certain characters to certain maps. That makes sense, I guess. I hadn't considered that. Maybe I should have brought Kranz to the first one because he said, maybe send me on the mission, for example. But I brought people to missions they specifically requested to go on before. Anyone else have anything new to say? Probably not. Silver, you have anything to say about that? Nope. Okay, so dialogue doesn't change until you have to talk to the leader again. Basically. So off we go into another mission. Yeah, Silver might not have the best arguments against Break in that cutscene, that's for sure. I think I forget if I already commented on that. Sighting 1. Lura, rapid hits. Can't believe Sega made Electroplankton before Nintendo. What's up in the tubus? Oh no, I've been found! I rolled a 2, but they rolled a 1, so I go first, I guess. Fair enough. This hand is fine. Ah.
What is this?
This is the tubus berry. Is that a little quiet? Why is that quiet, I wonder? And this is Durandal, that's correct. I don't think there's like a global volume for the soundboard, so I hope that was loud enough. I have no idea why it would be quiet. My hand is fine.
Start dice.
I still like the robot voice. Why am I rolling so well? I guess I'll equip the cool sword saber. Sword saber. Ultimate power until you have dice +1 or whatever, of course. Oh ho, that kind of ultimate power.
Very well. I guess we have this kind of ultimate power now. That's fine. I probably could have moved, but I guess I don't need to.
Change.
Alright, Laura, what are you going to do? Are you going to approach me with your ranged weapon again? Probably, right? Oh, you're going to place a dog. Dog has been placed. Dog is moving. Hello.
Change dice.
That's it? Okay, fair enough.
Set.
I'll just delete this dog.
Action.
That seems fine.
This should be more than enough. I think I already have a plan of using cheap weapons again, or like cheap summons. Alarappy, you can't summon a rare monster and then make it waddle at me adorably. How dare you? And then don't do anything again. Fair enough, I guess.
Set.
Almost ultimate power again. I mean, I could move a little bit.
Action. Defense. Draw.
10 squares behind you? I'm not sure I'm following what you're saying exactly. I also don't know how Refoy works in this game. Claw. Another claw.
Defense.
Oh no, my mag. That's fine. I mean,
Change.
oh,
Dice.
right, yes. That makes sense.
Set.
Hey, look, 6 again. I love the number 6 in a game with D6s as the primary, you know, thing.
Defense.
I think handguns have experience bonus, so... Dice bonus. Enjoy 7 damage. Wow. What will you do? What will you do now, Lyra?
Change.
I drew all the wider weapons after all the monsters were done. Another Alarappy.
Defense.
Oh no, my daggers. It's fine.
Change. Dice. Set.
Well, I already have 4 things equipped, but
Action. Defense.
for some reason I thought I had more attacks left, but I guess this is fine. I'll just do 9 damage and leave her with 1 HP. If I'd used the Durando, I would have won. But if my goal is to do more damage than I need to, then perhaps this is the correct option.
Draw. Change.
Now I can defend against anything you do. Dog.
Defense.
You're going to destroy this sword with your attack, probably, but on the off chance that you're assuming that this will work, I will block. You're not. That's fine, though.
Change dice. Set. Move. Action. Defense.
Following the idea of do as much damage as possible and make sure to kill monsters. We'll see what kind of rank I get. Boop, boop, boop. Defeated. B. Well, fine. It's the same rank as always. Congratulations. B for best. I feel like the ranking system isn't real. We haven't opened the black pack of cards. Barrier. Soul Barrier. Soul Barrier. Vijaya. Southwest Guard. Poison Lily. Madhu. Probably not actually Southwest. After attacking with this item, the equipper loses 2 experience points. So that's how you're using the Meseta cost as a card, I see. Also, it's really good at killing guns. What is the Soul Barrier? Limits the opponent to select only guard. That's just something that all barriers do. Ah, the Soul Barrier blocks techniques better. Ah, Sword Guard, probably. Or blocks all attacks by sword-type items. So you mentioned previously, someone mentioned previously, like, I hate when my guns are attacked and torn in half by a Booma. There's a lot of card art that shows monsters breaking weapons in half. It's always Sonic. It's fine to compare it to Sonic, especially because it's Sega. It appears that the Arkz are trying to destroy the Viatubus palette for some unknown reason. Are you telling me there's only one palette in your grand planet-wide transport network? The single transport palette? We do not understand their motives, but we intend to continue monitoring their activities. Good work. Yeah, that's also a good point. They do specify that you can use them even if you are whatever it blocks. That's interesting. Welcome home, Eileen. You must have fought a pretty intense battle. We're all glad to see you're still safe. The chief called for you, so please give him your full report. That would be very funny if that was a mechanic, though. Like if you tried to use Sword Guard on a sword, the sword just fell over or whatever. Nice work, Eileen. Very nice work. Can you believe it? Natasha herself complimented me earlier. Who's that? That old hag drives me nuts, but don't think I'm ungrateful for it. Well, in any case, keep it up, okay? Gah ha ha! Gah ha ha ha! Right, getting back to business, Whisper. I'd like to ask a personal favor of you this time, okay? I have a son, okay? He's a cute boy, very smart, just like me. He's not very good at homework though, so I want you to help him. I want to really surprise him with this, so just keep it low, okay? Oh, I'm so happy. Didn't we do a homework help quest on the other? I don't know. Maybe not? Oh right, you'll have a few new team members starting this mission. Go and say hello to them, okay? You can now use the story character card Teifu, and Calria, and Viviana, and Giant Donkey Kong. No. Hello, Eileen. Starting with this mission, Calria, Viviana, and Teifu will be deployable as team members. They'll be under your direct command, so take good care of them. A personal request from the Chief? The Chief loves helping out his son whenever he can. Sometimes it goes too far, though. It's a bother to all of us. Still, his son's cute. Pretty smart, too, unlike his father. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, they aren't alike in certain other ways. Yes, right. But you have a mission already. That's no good. To tell the truth, I already had another mission ready for you. This friend of mine had something she absolutely had to have us do. She's apparently looking for some kind of store? Normally, she'd be better off going to another Hunter's Guild, really. But I figured it'd be a good chance to test out your cards, so... what to do? Oh. You had more to say. A personal request from the Chief? Well, everything said in this room is treated as a government secret, so it wouldn't hurt anyone if you carried that mission out. Besides, it'll help you break in your new cards. Time to meet new friends and speak to old friends. It's you. You must be Eileen. My name is Teifu. I've been in the service of Lady Viviana for more than 10 years. I've only just began to learn how to fight, so my ability on the battlefield, well, all I can say is, it's almost as if I have none at all. As a result, if possible, I request that you not deploy me on any assignments. Having me stay here would be the best for you just as much as it would be for me. I do truly hope you understand my request. You think Lady Viviana is something of a shy person? That may be true. Even so, however, she's a very strong-willed person. And if you touch a nerve at the wrong time, she may beat you with her fists, or give you a flying kick from behind, or tie you up and leave you outside, or, well, in any case. She's a very rambunctious young lady, especially for her age. But she's also a very charming young lady, and she very rarely means any real harm on anybody. So, you see, I hope that you understand this the next time you have to discuss matters with her, Commander. She very rarely means any real harm on anybody, so I hope that you understand this the next time you discuss matters with her. Rambunctious, such as giving you a flying kick, yes. Dots. Oh, Eileen. I'm sorry, I was just spacing out a little, Mood. Huh? Well, the person, you know my sister? The person I've been looking for? Her name is Sophia, it seems. I wonder if I look anything like her. Before I ended up here, I was injured and ended up in a hospital. My injuries were pretty severe, so while I still have fairly distinct memories of my childhood, I barely remember a thing from around when I was injured. It's all kind of a blur. I only remember how my sister looked back when I was a child. I have this photo of her that was left behind, and that's pretty much all I have to go on in my search. I just have this feeling that I've got to find her. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. My memory's gone, but this feeling is still there in my chest. My injuries? Oh, I'm fine now, they're all healed. I don't know all the particulars, but I wasn't seriously hurt from a physical standpoint. Instead, I received a major emotional shock. They said my memory will come back gradually over a long period of time. I was in rehabilitation for a while, but I had to go find my sister, so I left early. Oh, this feeling in my chest. It just won't go away. Ah, trauma. Also a mood. So that's relatively serious. What do you have to say about this, Calria? Hello, my name is Calria. Ah, rest well, Tam. Thanks for stopping by. You're my commander, right? Nice to meet you. Riflery is my specialty, of course. But when it comes to techniques, I can do just about everything. I used to be stationed with a different Hunter's Guild. I got transferred over here, though, because you needed more people. Are you guys really in that much trouble, though? Heh, go easy on me, okay? I took a look at our next mission, but is this all we've got? I mean, helping some kid out with his homework. Heh, you guys have it easy here. And I don't mind it one bit, Commander. So I guess Kyleria is just kind of chill. I guess that's her personality so far. Anyway. Yahoo! You're a commander, right? Well, am I right? Oh, I am. I could tell right off from one glance. Oh, I'm sorry. I never told you my name. I'm Viviana. I'm an intern from the Hunter Training Center, the HTC. But don't treat me like some idiot, okay? I'm not a rookie. I'm not just a rookie. I have the skills. Do you have the knack, though? Almost nobody could beat me in the HTC simulations we had. Nobody except for Mimoru, that is. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm just talking to myself. Anyway, I've got a little favor to ask. There's a certain place I'd like to go to. So, would you mind giving me some deployment orders right away? Thanks. Ah, just like Mimoru. We have this quest from this side. My destination? It's the Tower of Kylum. It's a very special spot to me. I haven't been over there lately, but something reminded me of it just recently. So I figured if the right mission came along, you know? Guess I'm being a little selfish, aren't I? Oh, I shouldn't worry. You're a nice commander after all. Aren't you? Am I? I hope so. Do you have any other quests also? Oh, it's you. You're here because you heard about a job, right? Heron, the chief's assistant, might have told you this already, but we got a mission from a lady named Monica. She says she's looking for a shop that sells the most delicious food. She wants to eat this food, so she wants us to find the shop. She's in some kind of rush or something, so we have to be quick. But I guess the chief's mission is pretty urgent too. So which one are you gonna take? Phantom Shop 1. All the information is already in the database. This mission is yours to take or yours to refuse. So think about it. Do we help a kid with his homework? Or do we find the Phantom Shop? I mean, I think I'm gonna do the latter because the alternative is helping the principal. Hey, who are you? This is a card trading machine. You can trade cards using both of the terminals. Of course, you'll need another person around to trade with. There's no point in trading with yourself now, is there? I mean, if you have 2 Game Boys and a link cable, and you really need a Vulpix or whatever, then maybe. Let's make a new deck and check out our new friends. How are they different? Kyleria has good attack power. Kyleria is the ranger that does damage. Fair enough. How is Viviana different from Inoise? Bonus TP. Character temporarily gains TP equal to your team's dice bonus times 1.5. Okay, so if she gets the dice bonus, her magic gets stronger. And Teifu, HP minus 3. Yeah, that is true. She does. Teifu has minus 3 HP. During a physical attack, this card temporarily gains AP to half the number of field characters on the opponent's team. Interesting. But we need to make a Viviana deck, I guess. So... we want to focus on techs, probably, but also, like, some cheap handguns is probably fine. This is very haphazardly thrown together. I'm going to do that. Magic. I don't know why, I just felt like it. So we'll do that Viviana specific mission first. Wizard's deck. But before we do that, I'm going to be right back. Don't forget to take breaks sometimes. Allegedly like every hour or something. I've heard somewhere that this is a good idea. Think about it. I'm back. Hello. I'm thinking about a philosophical question. Is breakfast defined by the time of day, the order of the meals you eat, like if it's your first meal of the day, or by the foods that it consists of, or some mixture of the three? I hope that this is the next Splatfest. How do you define breakfast? Because we could use an answer. An anomaly has been discovered in the transport system at the Tower of Kylum. We don't think it's a real malfunction, but we'd like you to investigate anyway. Gimme EX! Now that's the real answer, that's true. I've been thinking about some things that happened to me a long time ago. The Tower of Kylum has a special meaning for me. I'm gonna go there even if it's just on assignment. I know it's selfish, but can you let me go? The real breakfast is the food we made on the way. And hey, it's the Tower of Kylum again. Very good level. Interesting. Phoebe, oh no, I don't want to see the likes of her face. I don't want to see the likes of your face is a great thing that I need to say more often. That's like... That really reminds me of like... I like this definition of breakfast, by the way. Any meal meant to wake you up or energize you after a period of lethargy. Okay, I really like... I don't want to see the likes of her face. Because it's like several like insults or phrases thrown together haphazardly in a way that makes it feel like she was like grasping at straws to find something to say. Not unlike Tecmo's Secret of the Stars, when one of the early boss enemies says, I'll never forget your face, before leaving after being defeated. That was a game I once asked people if they wanted to see me stream, and one time they said yes, and the other time they said no. The volatility of the interest check poll. Anyway, this is fine for now because I can start to equip stuff, I guess. I took long enough to make that statement that the music is already hitting the point where the tower rises to the outdoors. As you can see, it lines up perfectly with the music, which is really cool still. I'm going wizard mode. I don't know if this is effective.
Action. Throw.
Good, it gave me a spell. Be kind of funny if it didn't. I mean, you use it like a blunt weapon, so... Hey, why do you have an ultimate difficulty enemy?
Change dice.
Don't do that. That's cheating.
Set. Move.
Well, I can only move forward a tiny bit.
Action.
I guess that's fine. Time to do terrible damage because I'm wizard. I don't want to use my spell, because that will only hit the cannibal. Death Companion. That's not good. Wizard. Yep. Hello. Wizard. Oh. Well, I guess it's fine if it took out the wand. Oh, many spell. Good. Thank you for approaching me.
Defense.
I think that steals experience. She has a wand that makes hearts. It'd be really funny if I rolled a 6 and then just comboed 3 Zons to delete you instantly or something.
Set.
Well, that's pretty good.
Action.
Oh, I can't combo that. Not exactly. I mean, I can use them in an order. I can't
Defense.
use them as a combo. That only does 6. That feels like wizards are just not as good as not wizard. Because I was already dealing plenty of crap. How did I let that pig hurt me like this? Did you just say Euro at sign at me? What does that mean, Mimoru? Also, you called me a pig. That's very rude. Euro sign at sign.
Change.
I don't feel like that's cursing. I feel like that's... I don't think you can censor a swear with 2 characters, and the Euro sign of all of them is not a common one. I'm going to be petty and dodge your attack. I don't think the game knows how to wizard, like AI-wise.
Set.
Okay, that's fine. Well, I can only do... No, I can use all 3 of these, actually. Because I can use one with myself, right? No, I can't. Okay, fair. Well... Okay, Ice Staff Dagon doesn't have the Barda enhancing properties,
Defense.
I suppose. So it doesn't matter which weapon I use which spell with. Boop. And now I win, right? Time to get a B rank. What? C plus? Curses. Foiled again. Well, that was Wizard. I don't think which card pack we choose makes a difference. So, you know, whatever. It's almost B rank, but I'd gotten a B rank for everything else. Hey, Alrappy. I got the rare creature. Returns to the hand instead of the discard pile. Unless you have a full hand. Interesting. That's a little bit different from what the Rappy did, which is, I think, returns to the deck. Hold on a minute, why the heck was Mimoru there? Now I'm remembering things I'd rather forget. She hasn't changed a single bit. Oh, how I can't stand her. How could she go and join the Arkz? How could she? She's always making people worry about her like this. Viviana. Ding. I feel like the hunters are going to prompt me to make more decks than the arkz are, at least, because there's no restriction on which arkz can use which creature type, I think. So, but there is a restriction on which hunters can use which weapon type. Caloria doesn't have fixed range like Kranz does. I think Hero side has been giving about the same or slightly more so far in like monster cards. There might also just be more equipment than monster cards, that's true. Yeah, that's kind of what I was wondering. The card pool is shared between modes, but I was kind of wondering that too. That's part of why I decided to try the heroes today. The hero side, the hunter side. Anyway. There. Now we have Gun Chill and Gun Angry. So do we help a kid with his homework, or do we help someone find a mysterious store? I'm going to find the mysterious store because I don't want to help the leader of the government much. You know how it is. Maybe. We'll find out. Phantom Shop 1. I'm looking for a certain food. Somewhere there's a famous old shop that sells this yummy treat. I read on the net that the shop staff goes to Via Tubas every week at this time to gather the food ingredients. What? I simply must have it. Please find the staff and buy this food for me. You say the secret pizzeria, but I was expecting the secret cake shop because there is a tradition of sorts in Phantasy Star of a cake shop that only exists in like the depths of caves and stuff like that. That's really difficult to find, although the secret pizzeria does also exist in some of them. Sometimes you literally find a Pizza Hut in Phantasy Star Portable 2. Infinity. In the localization of not Infinity, this was changed into a more generic pizza store, I think. But yeah. Or, in order for my son to get the top score on his homework assignment in his class, I need you to go down to the surface and retrieve some coral for Tenor Sinus. I've heard rumors of arkz activity in the area, so be extra careful that the coral doesn't get broken. Wow. Oh. We have 2v2 here. Not selectable because it's already dispatched. What does that mean? Inolise, how cute! Break, native wolf, and Lura, supporter. Oh, is there also a pizzeria in Phantasy Star Zero? Interesting. And when you say secret cake shop, does that mean you just don't know what else to say about it? Or does that mean you're leading into something else that you're thinking about it? I don't know. Did you know about the rumor site called Net5? This week's story was amazing. They say... sorry, I'm getting off topic now. Oh, okay. The truth is, my mother's very sick. I'd like to give her a chance to finally eat this food while she still can. I realize it's really a personal request, but I'd really appreciate your help. I don't remember Phantasy Star Zero well enough. That sounds probable. Anyway, I guess it's 2v2. Maybe I should have equipped shots or something. I just want to have something tasty to eat, that's all. Is this coincidence or intentional, I wonder? Break, how should we deal with these people? Oh no, they both rolled a 6. That's fine. It honestly doesn't matter. I wonder why I wasn't allowed to deploy Viviana. This is fine. It said she was already deployed, but I don't really know what that means. Not that I really wanted to. I wanted to play gun. That's a lot of birds and a dog. And by a lot, I mean 2.
Dice. Set.
So I guess the computer takes turns like simultaneously. Basically. Or rather, allies take turns simultaneously.
Action.
Where are you going? Oh, I can't act. Nobody's in range. Okay, fair. I misunderstood what I was doing a little bit. That's my bad.
Change. Dice.
Okay.
Set.
It's always a little weird when they just shuffle around arbitrarily.
Action. Defense.
Okay. Fair enough.
Draw. Change.
I hope my ally doesn't get themselves killed and then just make me lose. Because I think that's a possibility. I'm going to be stuck in an endless loop of shooting a bird.
Change. Dice. Set.
Oh, I'm at full equipment capacity. I guess.
Action.
I should have shot the wolf twice.
Defense.
Wall. We haven't seen that defense card. I guess it's just 3.
Change.
They're going to deploy a Rappy in front of me. Or there's another dog. And a Booma. I do think the Rappies change in Ultimate, and there's also different ones in Episode 4. Oh, dog is leaving. Uh-oh.
Defense.
Watch out, Inolis. Please do not get yourself defeated and make me lose. I think that's possible. Yeah, the Rappies definitely changed in Ultimate. They're like these weird little owl orb creatures, but I forget what they're called. I wanted to say Bartle, but that's the Booma,
Change.
not the
Dice.
Rappy.
Set.
Only 3. Well,
Action. Defense.
wait. Oh. Wait. Wait. Doesn't that block damage against native Oh, that's what that means. Oh, when it says it blocks all damage against native creatures, that means that when you're taking an attack from a native creature or when you are a native creature blocking, that's why it specifies. It doesn't mean, oh, you can block another native creature even if you are a native creature. It means that if you are that, like if someone was attacking my sword and I used Sword Guard, the sword would be invincible. It guards against your sword as well as other swords. Oh, now I understand. That's why that wolf took nothing in terms of damage. Because it used a defense against that creature type on itself, so it took no damage. Oh, for or against X, yeah.
Defense.
I'm worried about Inolis. A little bit.
Change. Dice.
I don't really have cards that allow me to attack a wide area, and I'm rolling poorly.
Action.
Oh, I have Slash, actually. I can do that.
Defense.
I guess basically, if you were attacking a sword and the sword user used Sword Guard, the sword would be invincible. Or, if you were being attacked by a sword and you used Sword Guard, you would be invincible. I think, unless it actually only works in like the protects all swords from damage way, which no, it can't be that. I don't know. I can't be entirely sure.
Change.
You know, at least please do something other than getting hit and swinging ineffectively. 2v2 definitely makes hunters have a harder time, for sure.
Defense.
A more difficult time is had when there are even more monsters.
Change. Dice.
Can I roll okay? Yes.
Set.
Oh, I can equip another barrier. Somebody attack me, please.
Action. Defense.
I guess eventually they will run out of monsters. Theoretically. Does the handgun not actually have experience bonus? I don't know.
Change.
More dogs. Oh good, someone's moving into range.
Defense.
Of my attacks. But also Inolis is in trouble. This is not great.
Change. Dice. Set.
Well, that's better, but I don't have anything I can do with all those attack points, really. Understandable. Moving away. If I move up one, maybe that'll, like, convince them to attack me instead. Or something.
Defense.
I can also do this, which isn't enough, but it's pretty good. And it will be enough next turn to win, I think. I should, since I don't have any equipment space, do this and hope to draw attack cards.
Change.
I probably put too many weapons and too few attack cards in this deck. Slightly. Why did you... I guess to surround me? Dogs are approaching.
Defense.
Once again, out of spite, I will take no damage. There's no reason to do this.
Change. Dice. Set.
Alright, that should be enough. Unless they have defense cards.
Action. Defense.
I think I only need to defeat one enemy, right? That's how 2v2 worked the last time? Yep. A rank! That supports the theory that you just need to do more damage and defeat more enemies instead of the quickly attacking everything. Or quickly winning instead of that. Because that was the most damage I've done at once, or I guess. Arbitrary card pack pick. Partisan. LK-14 combat. Long arm. Soniti. Kanane. Moth mount. Hiska of Liberator. Batsia. These are all things that I had a bunch of already. Well, most of them. Hooray! No luck, huh? And the site definitely said they would be there. This is such a bummer. My mother would have been so happy to get one. Well, I'm sorry for taking up your time. Thank you for all your help. I did my best. Government man is probably going to be mad at me for not helping his son with his homework or whatever. Nice work, Eileen. We got in another mission from the government, okay? You shouldn't have much of a problem with this one. I'll let Karen fill you in on the details, okay? Gahaha! My stock's finally starting to rise, this is great! Everything's going according to my desire. Sighting 2, Repair Work 1, Monument Watch. Wow, you get a lot more different options in this. Hello, Eileen, here are your mission details. We've received reports of a suspicious figure near Tinner Sinus. Stonks, that's true. And the government has sent us a request to investigate. As before, the arkz may be planning to destroy something. Please take due care in your investigations. Oh, right. I may not have mentioned this before, but in addition to using cards to carry out official missions, we've also been asked to search for a certain type of material. We've already gathered up all the info we have on this stuff, and we'll report it to the government shortly. The chief will be happy. This is a top secret issue, so make sure it stays that way. Oh no, I don't remember that. I don't think I talk to everyone. Sometimes, when I sit here making cards, I get a variation of a card that works the same way as always, but has much stronger abilities. This only happens on very rare occasions. Since these cards are so strong, they're called killer cards. You can tell them from normal cards by their shiny luster. If you ever get one, consider yourself very lucky. We heard about that. Hey, Eileen, listen! You won't believe this. This is terrible! Why is Mamoru with the arkz? Man, I haven't had an argument like that in years. What is with her anyway? What? Do I know her? Ha! I would never associate with someone who ran away from the HTC. Huh? There's a card stuck to me. Who's this belong to? What, you think it's Mamoru's? I don't want it. I wasn't carrying it on purpose, you know. No, really, I don't need this stupid thing. Here, take it. Spoils to the victor. You're the commander. It's yours. Come on. Alive Ahu. That bratty girl. Mamoru hasn't changed one bit. We were childhood friends. We did everything together. Cried together, played together, ate together. I really liked being with Mamoru. We both joined the HTC so we could become hunters together. But after a little while, Mamoru left the HTC. Yeah, that's basically what the other one said. She left me behind. I wonder if she still has this pendant. The one that Master Salagun gave her. Well, who cares about that now? Hey, why are you listening? I was talking to myself. How rude. Teifu! Teifu! Oh, where did he run off to? I hate this. I hate everything. Anyway. Hey, Commander! Deploy me someplace together with Kranz next time. He told me he'd protect me. He said he's stronger than he looks. I want to have him protect me. Help me out here! You want to hear a little secret? Yes, a secret! I'm good friends with Silver. We sometimes share clothes, accessories, or other stuff. Oh, anyway, I noticed that Silver would often put her hand over her heart, for no apparent reason. It made me wonder why. She does that a lot when she seems to be thinking hard. I don't know exactly why, but I found out that something's there. I can't tell you, though. It's a secret. Yep, a secret. Silver made me keep it a secret. I just remembered. So it's a secret. Tee-hee-hee. You know, Elise, you're ridiculous. Gosh, there's so many secrets, so much to keep quiet. Anyway, I'm not gonna spill any secrets out to anybody. You better forget it. Well, anyway, on to the next mission. Yeah. She did do that. So, next time Kranz or Inulis exist in a 2v2, I should deploy the other, maybe. Hello, Commander. I still haven't quite mastered these cards yet. I don't think I'm using them right or something. Do you have any simple missions on hand right now? Something that'll let me train with these things a little. If you have like an escort mission or something, that'll give me a chance to train a bit. That'd be helpful. If you get anything like that, could you deploy me for the job? It'd be nice if you could set up my equipment beforehand too. Thanks, I appreciate it. I wasn't stationed with the hunters before this or anything. I used to do exploration work on a freelance basis, you see. Compared to how it was when I was younger, there weren't as many wild creatures on Ragol, and now there's a lot more freelance explorers than there were before. You see? Anyway, that was what I did. Heh. I was really just a student of the profession, though. I learned most of my skills from battle experience, and from this one person who taught me all sorts of things. I didn't get to stay with him for very long, but I learned a lot from that man. So, Caloria wants an escort mission. Inolis wants to be deployed with Kranz. Anyone else have any requests here? Oh, Eileen. There's this dream, I'm always having it. I'm floating in some kind of liquid, and there's this shining section ID or something right in front of me. I try and reach out and take it, but I can't reach far enough. And then right at the end, this stake always plunges into my chest. I always wake up after that out of breath. I feel like it's a premonition or something, but what do you think? Concerning. I managed to remember one thing earlier. My sister was working as a bounty hunter. But the night she disappeared, she told me I might get caught up in something extremely dangerous. It's highly likely it was him who took my sister away. Was it really him, though? I'm pretty sure it was. Him? Oh. I mean Break from the Arkz. If the Arkz appear, or if he appears, then please let me know about it. I want you to send me out there to deal with them. This is something I need to confirm with him. Okay, so she wants to fight Break. So everyone has specific missions they want to deploy on right now. Interesting. This is not the correct door. Let's assess the current missions. I'm guessing that you don't have any extra tasks for me. Fair enough. Let's see. Suspicious figure has been spotted in Tenor Sinus. Restoration work on the aging of the Tower of Kylum has begun. We must consider the possibility of arkz interference. Apparently, some suspicious figures have been spotted near the Central Dome Monument. Okay. Okay, this is the one. Soul of lead, hungry, gentle rain. Okay. So this is the one Eno-Lise wants to be on. I should edit my wizard deck to have her instead of Viviana. I mean, I think she specifically wants to fight Break, probably. Given that we've actually seen a story cutscene this time, when we somehow didn't see any of those before, I'm thinking that if you send specific characters to specific missions, you get cutscenes. Let's assess what the other missions are, mechanically speaking. This is Rufina. It's not against Break, so... And then this one is also not against Break. So maybe one of these wants Silver and one of them wants Kyleria. Kyleria said a simple mission, like an escort quest or something. I would guess Repair Work 1 is more likely to be that. But this one is more obviously one of the specific requests, so we'll it's a simple task, but we don't want you to go alone. We've already sent one member, Kranz, on ahead. Please work together with him to guard the area. Whoa, weird field shape. Arkz, you showed up as expected. How can you even say such a thing? You've been too conspicuous, Pico. I don't think we've seen Krenu. Anyway, here we are in, like, literally Forest 2, PSO Episode 1. Also, the field shape is very strange. I guess this is fine. Oh no, Krenu's got Evil Cursed. I recognize that weapon. And Pico's got a Hilda Cane. I recognize that weapon. That's fine. I'm gonna deploy a wand and move forward one.
Action.
This is a direct remix of PSO Episode 1 Forest music. Possibly the most obvious remix in the game. Dominion. Higo Buma. Another Dominion. It's a little concerning. Kranz, are you gonna get your shit wrecked?
Defense.
I'd prefer you didn't. I'm so far away from the enemy.
Dice. Set.
Oh. Well, that seems good.
Action.
I can try and delete this Dominion. Well, Also, you're doing that. I may have done a bit more damage than was necessary. By a lot. This also might be a waste of my technique cards. I'm not sure.
Change.
I don't really know how to be a wizard effectively. But that's fine. They deployed a poison lily where it couldn't do anything. Because they'll have to be lined up with someone.
Change. Nice. Set.
Well. Them's the brakes. Probably should not waste my spells, so I guess I'll just do this. Oh no. Very rude. I think the 2v2s are going to be where the game is the most difficult by a lot. Unless one of the enemies moves into range, I guess. That's probably fine. Yeah. I'm more worried about the allied computer player being killed. Yeah.
Set.
Maybe not like an active detriment, but not super helpful.
Action.
Why can't this hit Krenu? Oh, so something in front of her does defend against Zond. I thought it would just be able to do anything. I guess not. Well, I guess I'll just use fire on Gigaboomer then. Gameplay is silly? A little bit. I think it's pretty interesting. Also, hello. Hopefully, deleting that Gigabooma helps me a little bit. Oh, the announcer is definitely silly, for sure. Or the robotic voice announcing each phase. Before I started playing the game again, that was one of the main things I remembered about it. Oh, you're approaching me? To swing in my ally. Okay, Krenz, I hope you know to shoot Krenu. You're... Okay, at least the computer is not very good on either side of the playing field, I guess, because she decided to do a 0 damage attack,
Nice.
which,
Set.
I mean, fine, I guess. Handguns don't have experience bonus. I don't know why I thought they didn't. Kranz, where are you going? Kranz, you were right next to the enemy, Kranz! Fine. I'll also move. I should have equipped the hand down then. But that's fine.
Defense.
Kranz only had one attack point, I guess, in his defense. HP assist. Oh,
Change.
interesting.
Defense.
I hope Kranz does something next turn.
Change. Dice.
At least Pico's not doing anything either. Come on!
Set.
Come on! Why you gotta be like this? It's fine, I'll just poke her with my
Action.
wizard weapons that won't do much damage, but that's fine.
Defense.
Oh, okay, you are attacking her. Thank you. I think we might win, actually, then. Because the enemy just ran directly into our range with their relatively weaker unit. I don't think I can do... Hiya! Put your soul into it, partner! Excuse me? What? 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 Kranz just gave me +5 attack to delete someone with for no reason out of nowhere. I didn't know that was a mechanic. Okay. Fair enough. Thanks, Kranz. Maybe there's... I don't quite understand, but that's fine. I don't know, green. This doesn't seem to make a noticeable, understandable difference. Attack. Dice +1. Oh! An assist card. And another assist card. Card return. These are... I'll explain in a second. Handgun. Boy. Slicer. Assist cards are what the game's tutorial explicitly describes as these are difficult to use, so you don't get to start with any. Now we have them. Adds 1 to the dice roll of all players while this card is on the field. Oh. I see what you mean by difficult to use, perhaps. Returns your most recently discarded or destroyed card to your hand when this card is set. I see. Now that could be really useful to have around. Dice +1 is danger mode, because you're giving everyone the bonus. Good job. So it really was the arkz, just as we thought. Thanks to you, no significant damage was done. Thank you for your assistance. I guess I don't get like a special bonus cutscene for doing what Enelise... Oh, I do, actually. There it is. Darn, they ran away. Are you alright? I'm fine, no problem, just a little tired. I see. Thanks for the help today. Huh? For what? Never mind. You know, we were really supposed to have been born here on this planet. Yeah. Instead, we're ship children. A lot of time has passed since we were born on Pioneer 2. If that ship is gone someday, we won't have a birthplace anymore. If that happened, we just replace it with this place, right? But, you know, when you spend a whole 18 years on a ship, has it been that long already? 18 years. It's no wonder you look like a real woman now. Oh no, the comedy music is playing. Watch out. Or some sort of music is playing. When I first saw you again, I was surprised. Is that really the same little Enelise? Ha 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 ha. Oh, stop that. I don't know what to say. This is so sudden. Everyone's getting older all of a sudden. I mean, I need some time to get my feelings together first. Kranz. Huh? Anyway, shall we be on our way? Looks like the wind's picked up. Huh? Never mind, they're all idiots. What, is something wrong? Let's head back. Never mind, everyone is dumb. Parentheses positive. I hope I can find any of the cutscenes on the other side as well. I'm guessing you have the same words to say? Yep. Alright. Now we have to guess which mission the other two want to be sent on. And by the other two, I mean two of the multiple people standing around. R? I guess? Alright, so I'm going to guess that this is closer to what Kyle Rio wants, maybe. Ultimate number 1. Time to just delete Indu as he tries to attack me with his... Indu is a minionless mastermind City of Heroes player. Or City of Villains, or whatever. And if anyone understands what that means, then shoutouts to you. Basically, he's playing the minion class without using any of the minions. Just because he can, I guess? Hey, they're quite smart to lie in wait for us. Does this count as an escort quest if I'm escorting the repairs? Maybe. Yeah, that's fine.
Start dice. Set.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me just equip a lot of guns and a friend that makes my guns more powerful.
Move. Action.
And dare you to approach me.
Draw.
Ultimate number 1.
Change.
Okay, that's not what I thought you were going to do, but that's fine.
Change dice.
You're not gonna, like, do anything with that move, though, I guess.
Move.
Well, I mean...
Action.
I believe this area is unique to episode 3 and not based on the towers. I could be wrong on that. For all I know. I think I'm going to mostly... Oh! I forgot that the pan arms, like, blocks automatically. But also it's going to damage Indu when I defeat it.
Draw.
But yeah, I think this is unique to episode 3. I've never actually done any of the tower quests in episode 2. But this doesn't quite remind me of those. Oh, another one. This is your whole deal. I get it.
Change dice. Set.
Oh.
Move. Action. Defense.
That's fine. Oh no. Does that make you, does that mean you take, that does mean you take 0, because if you take less than 3, you take 0. So I guess the dodge works extra well on a pan arms, but that's fine. The result is mostly the same.
Draw.
Yeah. That describes my opinion on them as well, that they were scary.
Change.
Maybe someday. But I don't know for sure. Evil shark.
Defense.
I guess if the pan arms plan doesn't work, you can always put a shark directly in front of you. Wow. Cool rolling.
Action.
I can't even target him in the anticipation of the shark falling over. I don't think. Because it's just like, oh, I targeted the shark. So, yeah.
Change. Defense.
I always forget Endu does that.
Change. Dice. Set.
Well, time to actually attack Endu then.
Action. Defense.
Well. Flop. B rank! Yay! I did it! I like how the fanfare gets cut off like before it finishes properly. In the final note. Cool ultimate #1 power that you have there, Indu. Bayou. Barrier. Owl Rappy. Barbarous Wolf. Merlan. Rag Rappy. Howl Shark. There's some new things. Howl Shark has revenge just like that one lady's gun does. More damage when attacking creatures or characters that cost more than 4. Also does more damage to story characters. Also discards a card at the cost of 4. Merlin does all of these things. That's kind of a lot. Fair enough, I guess. And Vayu is just a mag that gives you 1 tech point per cheat. We appreciate your hard work. Thanks to you, we can safely continue the project. We'll be sure to call on you again when we need your services in the future. I mashed the button. Okay, no cutscene that time. Fair enough. And then I guess we can deploy Silver for the last one, just in case. Or we can try Caloria again, see if she gets anything for that. And this quest is... I should probably reread the description to make sure I know what it is. There's like suspicious people being seen. Yeah. We can use Silver, why not? I will press the button one time this time instead of multiple times. Just kidding, I'll press it twice. Haha! Anyway, welcome to the ocean. Oh no! There's obstacles in the field. I'm glad I came as an escort, which is too bad for you! An escort? Of whom? This is fine.
Start dice. Set. Action. Draw. Change.
It'll be kind of a pain to get over there. Well, she's helping.
Change dice. Set. Action. Draw.
Come at me!
Change.
Come fight this, as they say. Or you can deploy a Death Gunner, if you have to, I guess.
Change dice. Set.
Oh yeah, the waves are pretty nice.
Action. Defense.
Okay. Fair enough. However,
Change.
okay. More Gunner.
Change.
But you don't have any points to actually attack with.
Action.
If I use this, can I... No, I can't go... I cannot go beyond the Gunner, regardless of attack ranges. Oh, well that would work.
Defense.
So I can at least poke her with the mech guns, I guess. Go Volmer. There sure is a choke point on this map.
Defense.
Which is preventing me from doing much. But that's fine.
Change. Dice. Set.
6/6, and I can't really do anything about or with it. Unless I can shoot over the rock. Which I guess is maybe worth finding out.
Action.
I can shoot an attack over the rock. Good news, everyone.
Defense.
Rocks don't mean anything. Boulders are fake. And that is true, it doesn't let the arkz swarm you as much with the choke point.
Draw. Change.
I think I'm also in range of her. Or
Defense.
she made a completely unnecessary movement there. What does AP silence do? I can't look at the other card details, I guess. Probably nothing to a shield. That probably just makes it not have an AP bonus.
Dice. Set.
Oh.
Action. Defense.
Oh, that did actually save you. That's funny. Anyway, bye. B rank. It's very funny that they placed boulders that barely do anything on this map. They only really prevent movement and melee, I guess. Boy. AB guard. Double saber. Ooh. Wait, why was there like an extra saber there? Walls Mark II. Why does the double saber have like an extra saber at the, or extra half of a double saber at the bottom? Artifice. During an attack or defense, if you do not use any action cards, then this card will lose 1 HP. What? Also, it's bad against story characters. Double saber is weird. Okay. Before each turn, HP of this card changes to the number of items equipped by your character, including this card. What? We're finding some weird stuff. Interesting. Also, it destroys swords pretty good. AP silence. AP of the opponent is set to 0 for 2 turns. So that Go Volmer made my shield have 0 attack power. Wow. It would appear that the arkz was trying to plant some sort of device in Tenor Sinus for unknown reasons. We believe we can extract some clues from the information you discovered. Good work. I push button. welcome home dialogue that's the same every time. Nice work, Eileen. Natasha had to compliment me again. We're grabbing so much of the spotlight off that old hag, I think she's starting to realize her time is up around here. It's just a matter of time before I take that old hag's place, okay? Gah ha ha. I've got a pretty weird mission from the government for you. That's a really good text box too. You know, I feel like this could be a good thumbnail, actually. I'm gonna save this for later. A pretty weird mission from the government. The government has never given any weird missions before. Impossible. Anyway, you shouldn't have any problems with it, Eileen. So try to just whiz through it, okay? No, but don't take that to mean you can slack off on the job. Karen has the mission details for you. Called out. You've got some more members now, too. Go greet them, okay? Orland. Guy killed. Relmitos. You might remember Guy killed as the robot who makes a lot of buzzing sounds and can't take damage from equipment breaking, but only has 10 HP. Good afternoon, Eileen. Starting with this mission, Orland, Guy killed, and Relmitos will be deployable as team members. They're in the central control room, so why not have a chat with them? Now your mission... Yeah? Well, this request is something of an enigma. All it says is, deploy Silver. The goal is unknown. The client's name isn't written here. There aren't any further instructions either. What could this be? Well, it's from the government, so I guess we'll just have to do it. Also extremely funny that they give you 3 new characters in a mission that just says deploy Sulfur, who's like not one of the new characters at all. Anyway, hello Orland. My name is Orland. I'll be working here pretty soon. So you are my commander. I am here with Relmitos in order to protect him. I have 2 friends. My sword. Okay. Way funnier than it should be. And my will. Strong introduction, Orland. Strong introduction, Orland. I thought the second one was going to be Relmitos or something, because you're here to protect him. But no, I have 2 friends, my sword and my will. I require nothing else. I'm not very good at talking. Orland is the best, immediately. I also don't like people bothering me more than necessary. Incredible. Franz sure is an energetic man. I feel refreshed just by talking to him. He told me he was searching for his father, who disappeared from the surface of Ragol, apparently. At the same time, though, he's really angry at his father. He said that his father just ran off and left him all alone. He must be pretty lonely. I feel bad for him. A father, oh, it's nothing. Well, I used to be partnered with somebody. He was old enough to be a father. When I was alone, he appeared and took care of me and raised me. He's like my master, my friend, or even my father. All the skills one needs to survive on the battlefield, I learned from that man. Yes, my master's name is Blitz. Of course, Blitz was just one of his assumed names. He said he went by a few other ones too. We used to take on missions and complete them together. But one day he just disappeared from my life. Without saying a word 4 years ago. Almost exactly 4 years ago. Huh. I'm sorry, I just thought of something. I'll tell you a bit about it. I'll tell you about it after I investigate a little further. Heh. Mysterious. I don't think there's anyone named Blitz that you can play as in this game. Well, what do you think of my performance? Do I pass? Oh, thank you for the clip. I'm glad. I've been learning a few new tricks. I think my techniques are really improving these days. You can leave the fighting to me now. Whenever I fight with Kranz, it's like we're perfectly synchronized. It makes sense. I mean, we were childhood friends. Maybe that cut-in from Kranz, maybe there's like certain pairs of characters that do stuff like that? Besides, Kranz is always going on about how he'll protect me. Oh, he's so reliable. If you ever have any kind of trouble, deploy us together, okay? We won't lose to anybody. You know what? I really don't like fighting too much. Well, I mean, I don't think anybody actually likes fighting, but if you ask me why I joined the Hunters, then I'd say because, teehee. Oh, I just can't say it. I'd really like to let you know too. I'll tell you later, okay? You know what? Okay, this is the same. Everyone in this game is a goober. Anyway. Guy killed can't speak. Bzz. Bzz, 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 bzz. 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 Can't speak, but still has 3 separate lines, 3 separate conversations of dialogue. And Relmitos. Small child. You, who are you? You're being rather rude. I'm officially registered with the Hunters Guild. I've been assigned to this card lab beginning today. By the way, janitor, do you know the important people here? I'm looking for one of them. Huh? What? Why is a janitor like you wandering around in a place like this? Relmitos, please. Oh, so you're the commander. Nice to meet you. Are you really the commander? You look kind of... never mind. My name's Relmitos. I'll be working with you here. Apparently, Guykild is designed specifically for combat, so they didn't bother giving him a voice chip or something like that, is the explanation. I may look a bit young at first glance, but don't worry, I'm highly skilled. However, I can't use my skills to their fullest, unless I have an equally skilled commander to guide me. I hope you're up to the task. Orland here has been looking after me ever since I was a small child. You're still a small child. He'll be dealing with all of my personal matters here. Why did I join the Hunters Guild? To right the world, of course. I heard that some thoughtless people were attempting an anti-government resistance. If that's the case, somebody has to punish them. Right? Relmitos, your worldview is pretty narrow. Huh. Well, we have to deploy Silfur, but we can still look at the new friends and how they work mechanically. Oh, we're almost to the last 3 hunters already, too. So we're about as far as we got with arkz. Anyway. Relmitos. Many magic power. This character swaps his own AP and TP every time he attacks. The new status remains even after the attack. Effective even with equipped items. What? So every single time Relmitos does an action, his AP of 0 and TP of 3 swap, I guess. He's a battle force. Orland. Sword bonus. During a physical attack, damage inflicted temporarily increases by half the number of sword type items on the field. Well. One of his friends, his sword, and his other 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 sword. Guy killed. During an attack or action card attack, all attack point costs increase by 1. Huh. So Guy Killed's like also has expensive attacks in addition to the defensive bonus. So Guy Killed, Relmitos and Guy Killed are both probably pretty difficult to use, but Orland, if you have enough swords, might be alright. You can't really have that many swords equipped at once. So I don't know. He has 2 friends. His sword. And his will. That really got me. I was not expecting Orland to be funny, I guess. Anyway. The default dex in this game, by the way, seems surprisingly solid. Like, default H is still barely changed from what it was. I've heard that there's a woman named Sylphur among the hunters. I'd very much like to meet her. Please come and see me, and come alone. I wonder how suspicious that could possibly be. Gee, it's break. Who could have guessed? It was me, I guessed. It's too tempting to keep pressing that button. Anyway. What's up, Break? You have come. Yeah. I had no option. That was not fall for the obvious ominous trick. So what do you want, other than fighting? Yeah, I'll change it. That's a little better. Please walk directly over to me so I can kill you immediately, because that'd be funny. You're going to do actually nothing at all. Fair enough. Well. Oh, that's a Hildebear. That's a serious enemy. A bit. Also appropriate to the location that we're at, I would say. I think I can deal with the Hildebear in one go, though. Speed forward 1. This might be enough. Unless you do that, of course. Hildebear getting hurt sound. Dot wave. Classic. It's fine, I think I can defend against everything pretty much too. There is also a funny bird. Warning. Oh. Okay. Well, if you insist on doing nothing, I guess I can defeat you without any issues? Yeah.
Defense.
I was expecting that. Angry monkey sound. I could have used the partisan against the Hildebeer to do more damage, I guess, as well. I don't need all of this.
Change.
What will you do, Break? Put the bird back. Also a pan arms. I guess that makes sense.
Change. Nice. Set.
I need to learn something mechanically. If I were to attempt to hit both the break and the pan arms, how does this work?
Defense.
Okay, the pan arms takes the or gets killed, and then break takes the damage from that, but doesn't get hit otherwise. Fair enough. Fight me, coward. That's not fighting me, that's placing a bird. Who might fight me.
Defense.
The bird is casting. The bird is casting. I'd forgotten to consider this possibility. This is a waste of resources, actually. I shouldn't have done that. It's fine, though.
Change. Nice.
I forgot that monsters could cast spells. But, you know, it makes sense.
Action.
I guess I should kill the birds.
Defense.
If I can. Yeah, they have 3 TP. Dice bonus. Fair. Wait. He rolled 1-1. Rip.
Change. Nice. Set.
Channeling Orland right now.
Action. Defense.
I don't think he has enough defense points to defend against anything, so...
Change.
Oh yeah, I guess it does.
Defense.
Bird strats. These are like the same strats that I would use in my Angry Gun deck, except Break doesn't have like a... Break doesn't really like work with this strategy. He's just kind of using it.
Change. Dice.
It doesn't really benefit him.
Set.
He does have 3 defense.
Action.
Well, I could have done that better. I aimed 2 attacks at the Alrapi because I've noticed that the computer seems to use its defense cards as soon as possible. Dice +2. Rather than using them like strategically, they just use them if they have them on the first thing you target.
Change.
Fair. Leaving. Understandable.
Dice. Set.
Now, according to internet, the correct thing to do is attempt to delete as many enemies as possible. So, we'll stall for time and delete this bear. You know, that kind of makes sense in a way, because like anytime there is a ranking system in a Phantasy Star Online game, it's usually related to how many monsters you defeat, though sometimes it has other components. So I mean, I guess in a way that kind of makes sense and is consistent with the series. One could argue.
Defense. Change. Dice. Set. Action. Defense.
Anyway. That looked a little bit silly because I wasn't actually near break. A rank. Hooray. Hooray rank. I wonder why that deck was called Revert. Maybe because his cards go back into his deck or back into his hand frequently? And that is vaguely related? Slash. Gun Guard. Bind Kill. Guile Sharp. Attack. Diska of Brave Man. Shot. Howl Sharp. This card loses 1 HP each time it attacks. I think that's because Diska of Braveman has the spend HP to do more damage special. Love to parry with my machine guns. Ah. It's time for you to explain what you said last time about Sophia. How do you know about my sister? My missing sister. So it's true. I'd heard rumors, but you've lost your memory, haven't you? I remember just fine. It was you took my sister with you. She never came back. Where did you take her? So you really don't remember. Where did she go? Hard to believe you'd be the one asking me that. Huh? I don't have any idea where she went. That's what I'm trying to find out. So you did take her away, Silver, what? Where did you take Sophia? Where is my sister? She was the only one who knew of that place. I was hoping you knew, but your memory. Allow me to answer your original question. How do I know your sister? You, Sophia, and I, we work together as a team. What? It seems that your memory is quite jumbled. I wonder how much you do remember. We were a team? You can't possibly expect me to believe such nonsense. I've been worried about you ever since. I had to. You were... That day, I had to plunge it directly into your heart. What? Why? Why though? I had to plunge it. Break seeing remembering a toilet that was clogged. Anyway, I'm sure that's fine. What possible reason could there be for I had to stab you directly in the heart with my katana? And I've been worried about it ever since. I'm a little concerned about the fact that I stabbed you in the heart with a katana. I've never been so insulted in my life! That weird mission we got came from the arkz. They hacked our computers. I knew something was up with that mission, okay? I knew it from the start. Call Breaks Plumbing Service today. They really made me mad. Who do they think I am anyway? If this ever happens again, you're fired, okay? Fired! Got that, Eileen? Oh, my head hurts. I must have overdone myself while celebrating yesterday. We got some excellent food and drink from our home planet, Coral. I guess the Coral government realizes that I'll be boss here soon. So they must be really trying to curry my favor now. Ah ha ha ha! Ah, ow! By the way, I got a request from a friend of mine in development. They're kind of short on people, so they want you to help them out a bit. Try not to ruin my reputation, okay? I need to rest. God, this guy sucks. Called again. Power check. Development 1. Hey Pentaglass, you suck. Did you know that? Yeah. Let's ruin his reputation. Good afternoon, Eileen. I'll brief you on your mission. This job comes from the Development Division. They're debating possible locations for future development on Ragol now, but the arkz are becoming a major nuisance for them these days. So they'd like you to help out with their expeditions. We'll be counting on you out there. Principal Dol Grizzin has direct command over the Development Division. Dol Grizzin. And it seems like they're eternally overworked and understaffed. Rumor has it, though, that they're so stuffed with bureaucracy that nothing ever actually gets done over there. Heh, I wonder which story is true. Is the development division overworked and understaffed, or is the bureaucracy a nightmare? I guess both could be true. What do you think, Crayons? Oh man, you wouldn't believe what happened to me the other day. That woman, what's her name? Oh yeah, Kyleria. She practically saved my life. Oh, but I mean, I was still okay though, really. I mean, I probably would have gotten through by myself in the end. I may not look it, but people tell me I'm pretty good in a pinch. Anyway, now it's my turn to save Kyleria from something. Have you deployed Kyleria anywhere yet? If you ever do, deploy me too. I'm ready to go anytime. Oh, I forgot to keep talking to him. Oh dear, the pain. Oh, it's you, Eileen. Is Lady Viviana working diligently under your command? You're wondering about this? Oh, I didn't sustain this injury in battle. Please, just thinking about fighting makes me so anxious. You must understand, I am of a certain age after all. Her attacks have become somewhat stronger recently as well. Yes, she apparently met her old friend Mimoru while on a mission, and as a result, she's been terribly livid these past few days. The two are carrying on a dispute over something or other, and, well, I let the lady take out her frustrations on me. Oh dear. Forgot to keep talking to you. Remember the guys I fought before? They said that they were a trio, which is funny because I only saw 2 people at the time. Huh? Oh, I'm talking about my other mission. You know, my pops. I tried doing a little investigating. But there's a lot of things I just don't get. I'll try to poke around some more when I have a chance. As it turns out, I have an older sister too, supposedly anyway. My mother and pops got a divorce, you see. My sister went with my mother. This all happened back when I was still little. I guess I've lived a pretty sad life, huh? I don't know. Yes. Punched, kicked, hung, thrown. I thought I could take more of it before, but perhaps time has finally done its work on this old body. Lady Viviana's hot temper is something of a character flaw, but I'm sure she's suffering from many problems of her own. It must be very difficult for her. Lady Viviana may say terrible things, but she really wishes to make up with Lady Mimoru. Ah, such a story makes me weak in the knees. Such a beautiful friendship, it's almost enough to make me cry. Sniff. So Lady Viviana has an old robot butler who she beats up constantly. And this is supposed to be funny. You know, video game. Listen, you. What's really going on here? That fat chief of ours isn't being much help. Hey, don't mock people for their weight, even if they do suck. Look, if someone's terrible, don't insult their appearance. Because, you know, just don't do that. Pick on their actual flaws. He made some janitor the commander of my team, after all. Also stop calling me a janitor. Also respect janitors. Relmitos, I think you need to be dunked into the garbage a little bit. This lab is supposedly home to the most advanced research in all of Pioneer 2, but to be honest, I'm getting worried. It's fine to have an environment of friendliness and such, but I think the lack of tension around here is a big problem. I think we need to push a little harder when we're out fighting. But what do you think, janitor? I guess that's about what I can expect from kids these days, huh? You're like 3 years old. Go into the garbage. Oh right, I just remembered. There's a little girl here named Viviana, right? Unless you're like one of those really 300 years old people, but at the same time, go into the garbage. Also, if you're telling me if you're telling me that I'm the janitor, that means that I'm especially qualified to, you know, pick up the trash, i.e. you, and throw it into the garbage, i.e. the garbage can. So, you know, there's a little girl here named Viviana, right? I want you to tell her something. Tell her to stop treating me like an idiot just because I'm small. I may be small, but my core is strong and tough as a rock. I built up years of fighting experience, tell her that. Relmitos, I think you're also insecure, in addition to all of your other stuff. Hey, what's up, Orland? Where did you learn how to use a sword? Well, in that case, you don't even know the basics. I can help you with that anytime you'd like. If a person wants to be the master of his destiny, then it would only be proper of me to lead him on his way. Of course, you will need to be prepared for it. There used to be a great deal of heroes. Zoke Miyama, the Great Sword, was one of them. Or maybe just Zoke? I'm going to go with Zoke because of the Miyama. Also, Zoke Miyama, the Great Sword, is a pretty great name, I think. Oh yeah, I also forgot to comment on, we did recently learn from Chicory that janitors are pretty rad. He was the founder of the famed Miyama style of sword fighting. After training with his father, he became a master all his own. He wandered all across Coral, leaving legends everywhere he went. He died under mysterious circumstances while on board Pioneer 2. But there's no doubt about it, he was a hero. Hey, yeah. I was starting to get that impression, and I think you're right. I think there is a quest in PSO Episode 1 with Zoke, or Zoke. Phantasy Star Zoke. Zoke. There is a Reika Seal who considers Zoke Miyama to be her master, I guess. There's a flashback of Zoke, who appears to be a Raymar, despite being a sword master. You find Zoke mortally wounded in the ruins. I see. Yeah, I guess the other character, I was thinking of that character too, the one where he's like, I'm about to die, so I would like to go kill 100 monsters, please, or whatever. That's a different guy, apparently. There's no doubt about it, he was a hero. That's why I studied the Miyama style. I wanted to be a hero like him. If you run into a strong adversary, please lead me to him. I will take my sword and place him back on the correct path. I'm bored. Franz won't hang out with me anymore. He just doesn't give me that full attention that he used to. I don't like that. People like him don't understand how a young woman's heart works. Know what I mean? I fix my eyes on Kranz and he doesn't even look back at me. Does he even bother looking at me anymore? Oh, he drives me nuts. Hey, Commander, do you read Net 5? You know, the rumor site? You don't? Well, you ought to. It's got all sorts of neat information. I'm sorry, there's no internet option. This isn't Front Mission. Sometimes you can find out some really amazing stuff. Just the other day, someone was writing about a legendary engineer who can fix anything. He's supposedly living somewhere on Ragol. Fix anything, huh? I wish he could fix Kranz's attitude problem. Good evening. Hello. Is Silfer alright? I heard she collapsed in battle earlier. What happened to her? Do you know, Commander? Well, I know that she was severely injured in the past, and she doesn't have all her memories. Do you think the injury flared up? I'm a bit worried. Well, that's not the right way. I think at this point, we might be further with hunters than we did get with arkz. The Odin hunt, there was a lot of the stream where I wasn't really doing much because Odin wasn't there yet. So I didn't record that part, or at least I recorded some of it and then I stopped recording. But once Odin showed up, I did start recording again, and the Odin hunt went fine. Surprisingly not difficult. Odin was a Lalafell and surrounded by like 500,000 million people and died fairly quickly, and I got Zantetsuken. And the relevant part of that stream is on YouTube, and I forgot to tweet it today. But yeah, I wanted to do that fate so that I could get the Paladin Zantetsuken because I've pivoted back to Paladin again. As we'll see on Wednesday, when I will be a Paladin, probably. Until I end up pivoting back to Warrior or something, I don't know. I pivoted to Paladin because I remembered playing Dark Knight that if I play jobs that require a lot of button pressing for too long, my hands, which are made of, like, made of easily hurt hand material get easily hurt. So I should be kind to myself and play classes with less buttons per minute, honestly. Also, I remembered I liked Paladin, so there's that too. Any side quest over here? No side quest over here. Gotta remember to tweet that YouTube VOD later. If I ever manage to become a Twitch partner, YouTube VODs will have to be like a week after the stream or something. I think that's a rule. Wait. Lura, we know Lura is from the Arkz, and she's just directly asking us, I apologize for the rush, but could you come as quickly as possible? I'm in serious trouble. It would be cool if I could become a Twitch partner someday, but in order to do that, I would need to get like about an average of 70 more viewers or something. So, hey, spread the word? As far as the Final Fantasy XIV tanks go, I think Paladin is sort of like a midpoint between Warrior and Dark Knight / Gunbreaker. I also heard someone recently say that with the recent Paladin changes, Warrior is to Dark Knight as Paladin is to Gunbreaker, in the sense that it's sort of a simpler Gunbreaker in some ways. Simpler in some ways, but also it's not like identical. That's like a very, I guess, reductive way of thinking of it, might be the right word, but it's like closer to Gunbreaker is what they're getting at. Anyway, I had too much last night and forgot all about the tower security check. I'll gather a security team, but in the meantime, I need you to go check out the tower right away. Research has begun on the feasibility of developing Unguis Lapis into a habitable area. But the truth is, we're short on manpower and progress has been slow. We'd like you to simply go there to help investigate. I'm going to start with this one because it's in a map we haven't seen yet. And I think that's neat. Canadines! Lura's excited about Canadines, and I can understand that. I'm surprised it lets me deploy Silver. I feel like I shouldn't. Actually, allow me to check something. I'm going to guess that only swords count as swords. This is maybe a strange sentence to say. But maybe sabers also count as swords for all I know. Sword type item. Hey, they do actually. Okay. Guess what that means? It means I'm going to make another deck. Because I'm just going to keep making new decks now instead, apparently. It's Orland time. Orland and his pile of extremely cheap swords. This is also a sword. Apparently. This is also a sword. I guess by sword it means melee item. Or something. Yeah, I guess it means melee item. Thank you for linking the earlier clip about Orland. This is an important clip. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure how many cards in my deck should actually be weapon, you know? Why can he use this? That's not correct. No barriers. Barriers are for people who don't have swords. No mags. Mags are for people who don't have swords. This is the way I live my life. It's swords. I mean, paralysis could be useful, actually. Wait, no. That's right, swords. In case of swords, why not dice +1? Go wild with swords. Probably don't need 3 long arm, but cross slay though, maybe. Orland is funny. That's my opinion. Heck, I will put 2 expensive swords in the deck. No, I won't. Never mind. Only cheap swords. Orland is the kind of person who says something like, who calls himself some sort of like gourmand or something, and then just eats fast food all the time, except with swords. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Do people actually do that? I don't know. Swords? Yes. See, it says right there, swords? Yes. And the S gets very slightly kind of cut off. Time to deploy swords and Orland. Will this go well? Swords. Anyway, here's a map we haven't seen before. It's neat. It's got a windmill. Tee, this is called a sneak attack. God bless you, Lura. Whatever gods exist in this universe. Her sneak attack is sending a message that says, I need help, and then shooting you when you show up. Anyway, welcome to Windmill Zone, I guess. Windmill Technology Land. My hand is fine. It has many swords in it.
Start dice. Set.
Orland seems kind of like some sort of high-risk, high-risk sword character, I guess. Terrible pun. Okay. Orland, move forward.
Action.
With your sword. Swords, plural. Multiple swords. Many swords.
Change.
My brain has become only swords. That's not a Canadine, that's a canane. No, my swords. Do not attack my swords. I will destroy you. Oh, I just noticed the rings around the hunter character probably indicates the amount of items equipped. which we can find out in a second if that's true. Yes, it does. So his attack is up by 2 because of this.
Action.
I think.
Defense.
Okay, fair. However, I've attacked you more than once.
Change.
Orland is literally encouraged to use the cheapest weapons possible, by the way, because that means he can equip more of them, I think. So, like, it's not just my own strategy. This is the Sword Swarm.
Defense.
No, my swords! Also, look at his hair clip through his arm. He's so cool. Oh, you made my sword stop working. Or something. Or no, you just made me switch what sword I was looking at right now. Okay, so I can only actually have 4 things equipped, I guess. That's fine.
Action.
Hey, do you want to make sure that you're extremely dead? You have 1 HP. I'm not sure if the sword bonus actually makes him stronger than just like Silver or whoever doing regular stuff. But it is funny.
Change.
You know, I think I remember this very specific mission, actually. Because I remember this map and a bunch of Canadians and adjacent enemies. So, like, this is a very specific mission that I have a memory of for some reason.
Set.
Well,
Action.
that's fine.
Defense.
Death Companion. No, my swords! Maybe not. I don't know how that actually works. My swords are fine.
Change. Defense. Change. Dice. Set.
Probably not. That's sort of the gameplay style of the arkz, as seen in the first stream of this. They
Defense.
summon a lot of enemies, whereas hunters equip a lot of weapons. I don't really know what Death Companion is, but it seems like daggers either get around it or it doesn't matter
Change.
right now. I have to eventually get over to her and defeat her, which is sort of what the monsters are for, is to be in the way of that. No, my swords. No. How could this happen to me and my swords? Oh, interesting. Fair enough.
Change. Dice. Set. Move. Action.
That's gonna change the range. I can't use that. I'm not really sure the sword bonus makes Orland any better than the other hunters who are just normal. Here's a slicer though. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's like a one cost swords card that allows him to equip more. Or maybe you can only ever have 4 things equipped, so it's not that good. It could be that it's just not that good. But swords.
Change dice. Set. Move. Action.
Wait, no, I can't use attack with daggers.
Defense.
Shucks. Oh well.
Draw. Change.
I've also just not been discarding things when I maybe should be. Canoon. A gold one.
Change dice. Set. Move. Action.
Oh, I could use these to attack with the slicer, right?
Defense.
Fair enough. Machine gun. It benefits me to delete this enemy, even though it's not my objective, because I will get a better rank for it, potentially.
Draw. Change. Defense.
Eh? Oh. You attack everything with this card. That's going to kill 3 of my swords. How dare you? That was a very powerful move, actually.
Dice. Set.
But also, you took 2 damage for doing that.
Move. Action.
It's not really worth, not really worth risking it to defeat more enemies. I'm just going to go for the murder. So Orland seems a little underwhelming because it seems like his gimmick makes him equal to other people who are normal instead of making him better. C+. But he's funny. He talk about sword. suppressed gun. Power Mazer. Attack. Yasminkov $3,000. Half attack. Handgun. Okay, so the suppressed gun is really strong against high HP characters that are not the story character. The Power Mazer. 6 damage regardless of attack, action cards used, or the AP of the equipper. Interesting. Also a weird arc. Also a lot of HP. A successful physical attack decreases the opponent's HP by half, regardless of the AP. Also, this card art is one of several that is this particular Hunoworld lady being extremely pissed off. There's like many of this, at least 2 or 3. Rufina is very angry about something, I guess. Yeah, I found some of the weird weapons. All guns. Oops, all guns. I'm sorry, it appears we were the unfortunate victims of an arkz hacking attack. We'll try to improve our security to make sure something like this won't happen again. Technically, the principal guy said that, if this exact thing happened a second time, which it just did, I'd be fired. Seems like I'm fine, though. Huh, were there fixed damage weapons in old Phantasy Star? I know that Power Mazer was in PSO episodes 1 and 2 somewhere, but it didn't do anything super special there, I think. Anyway, this has been going for a little bit over 4 hours if you count the waiting time. 3 hours and 55 minutes and 47 seconds if you don't. So I think that's probably a good place to stop. I do have some stuff to do tomorrow, but yeah, I think that's probably enough of this for now. So the next time we get to this game, probably switch back to arkz and continue throwing a bunch of birds at people so that the birds die and my gun gets angry. Presumably. And, Wednesday, I'm guessing the fixed damage refers to, like, classic Phantasy Star, not PSO. But I'm not sure. Anyway. Yeah. Wednesday, we will return to Final Fantasy XIV and continue Stormblood as Paladin, probably. And then Friday, well, there's even more of that. Whoops, 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 there we are. There it is. So yeah. As you can see, the schedule is not Final Fantasy XIV, and then Final Fantasy XIV. So as usual, thank you all for watching. Your viewership is very helpful and a nice bit of support on its own, but I would appreciate it if you would consider stuff such as following or looking at any of those funny links right there that are also below the stream, or letting other people know about the stream. Because one of the things that the website does demand is many viewers. If that could eventually happen, that would be beneficial to me. And potentially also to everyone else? I don't know. We'll find out. But again, none of that is strictly necessary. You don't need to, like, give me money or anything. Don't worry about it. I just appreciate that you're all here and enjoying the stream. So, until next time then. Well, I'll see you next time. Have a good night, everyone. I need to get a little bit better at the pitch at the end of the stream, probably. But, you know, it's fine. Good night.